So first off, Merry Christmas, everyone! Woo! Alright, second. I know I just made a video, but I have to talk about something very, very serious. Alright, if you have any interest in being a cheerleader, you have to know a lot of crap. And I mean a lot. Not just how to do flips, as you non-cheerleaders call it. Even though it's not called flip, it has specific names. And I'm going to tell you about them. So I made a little list. It's not so little, actually. It's actually got a lot to it. So, here we go. Number 1. The basic one. Like, everyone should know this. Toe touch. I mean, pretty much self-explanatory. You try and touch your toes when your legs are like this. I'll demonstrate it right now. Next is a pike, where your feet are like this and your hands are in candlesticks. This is a pike. Alright, now we're back. And then a hurdler. Some people call it a herky, or some people even call it a turkey. I don't even know why, but I guess because it rhymes with herky. I don't know. But a hurdler, herky, turkey, whatever you call it, is just where one foot is in front and it's straight and the other one's bent in the back. Here it is. If you don't know what a candlestick is for jumps, there's a problem. Very bad problem. You have to know how you're going to squeeze. Squeezing is being tight. You have to know when you're squeezing if you're going to be in fists or blades. And then, for jumps, you also have to be in fist or blades. But for pike, you're always in a fist, and for hurdler, you're always in a fist. Toe touch is either blades or fists. It's whatever your coach wants. Next, a TP. Alright, now we're getting into the technical stuff. You gotta know this stuff for choreography, because if they say TP, you gotta know what it is. You can't just be like, what? Ah, looks like this. Next is the Sphinx. Again, you have to know this for choreography. If they tell you to do a Sphinx, what are you gonna do if you don't know what it is? That's why I'm here, to help you. Because all of you non-cheerleaders that want to become a cheerleader, you must know these terms, so you better be writing them down. So here's a Sphinx. Next is chicken nugget. Next is ladybug. Ladybug is just like, it's almost like a chicken nugget, except for you're sitting on your feet, and then you have your hands on the ground, your head's like also on the ground. So this is what a ladybug looks like. It's called Barbie Hands. Again, if you don't know this for choreography, you're pretty much screwed and you might as well just go home. Because they don't have time to explain stuff like this to you when you should already know it. Oh, full down.
Is also for flyers. If you don't know what full down is, you are screwed, because then you get into double downs and kick full baskets and kick full double downs and bleh.
Number 1, if someone is performing in front of you and they do a combo or a combination of jumps and then they're to do a tuck, you say hit, 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 pull.
They hit when they do a jump. So if like they do a toe touch, hit, 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 pull.
Under tumbling. So, definition of tumbling to all you non-cheerleaders would be flips. Next, you have a tuck. This is a tuck. You've seen me do it in many of my videos. Next, back handspring. You've also seen me do that in all of my videos.
Stunts. So stunts. Again, all you non-cheerleaders out there, this is when we hold the people up in the air. Okay.
I'm a base. The base is the one at the bottom, holding the girl. The girl in the air is the flyer. hence flying because they're in the air. And then the back spot is in the back. They're helping, yeah. And the front spot's in the front. Okay. Facials. When you are on stage, you do not ever let a smile come off your face. Ever. Yeah. Yeah. Those are facials. There's a lot of others that are scary and some girls don't need to be doing, but they do anyway.
When you're doing facials, don't ever stick your tongue out. That's not cute, honey. I don't care how cute you think you look. You don't look cute. It's gross. And cameramen don't like taking pictures of girls with their tongue out. No, we ain't doing no Miley Cyrus. No.
We have body positions that go along with stunts. I mean, like people in the air. Again. Alright. So the first one's a lib. Very simple. Like this. Pretty much, yeah. I'll show you a lib in a second. There we go. Heel stretch. Very simple. I mean, you just kick your foot up and grab it. Bow and arrow is a little more advanced than a heel stretch. So you're holding the foot and then you pull your arm through like a bow and arrow. It's right there. Next is a scale. I don't know how to describe it. I'll just show you right there. Next is a scorpion. I can't do that, but I'll show you a picture of it because I am not flexible in my back. You gotta be real flexible to be a flyer. Flexibility is a must in cheerleading and anything you do in cheerleading, not just flying, but even for your jumps and like, if you want your jumps higher, you have to do this, you have to stretch more, or, yeah. Next, like, these are things in the air, if you're a flyer, you have to know what they are in order to fly.
A stag in a pyramid? How are you going to know what that is if you don't know? How are you going to know what to do if you don't know? So, that's why I'm here to help you. A stag is when you have no weight in one of your feet, and you have your foot in another girl's hand, and she is like this. Your leg is bent, and it's in a stag. And I'll show you in a second.
Next is a dead leg. Flyers, if you don't know what a dead leg is, you might as well be dead because if you go up there and you put weight in that other foot that you're not supposed to be standing on, you're going to come right down from the stunt and break your leg or break an arm or do something. Not good. You have to know what a dead leg is in order to fly. Because when you go up to fly, you just sit there and squeeze your legs and squeeze your butt and everything, yeah. I think that's most of the words I can come up with. If you can think of any more, just leave some comments. I'll talk about them some more and talk to all you non-cheerleaders that want to be one. Because everyone wants to be a cheerleader. I'm just kidding. I know there's jocks out there. Don't freak out on me. I mean, outside is pretty pretty. I just said pretty pretty. That's nice.
It is somewhat pretty. The sun is out at least, and there's clouds, but it's still chilly. Pretty chilly. There we go.
I'm not a flyer, but I've cheered for 9 years, so I think I know a little bit more than you do. Just a little bit. So if you can think of anything else, just leave me a comment or send me a message or whatever you want to do. But yeah, cheerleading is fun though. And if you guys have any like questions about anything about cheerleading or any tips or advice or anything, just comment or message me. So yeah. Bye everyone. Hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I hope you learned a little bit more about cheerleading than you did a couple minutes ago. Okay, bye.